Hi everyone, welcome to the Banner Blog Hop. I've never made a banner before, and when Ruthie, who is our host, asked me if I would be in this blog hop, I thought, that sounds like so much fun, and if I'd known how much fun it was, I would have done it before now, because making banners is just the best. I love it. It's so much fun. Thank you, Ruthie, for inviting me to participate in this. I'm really having a great time. And there's so many wonderful ladies in today's blog hop. Don't miss a one of them. They're all great, and they're just fantastic crafters, and you don't want to miss anybody. And there's some blog candy, too. So make sure you go to everybody. But I'm working on this one. It's going to be for Christmas, and in today's blog hop you'll see banners for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. But I did choose to do one for Christmas, and I'm using the Straight from the Nest cartridge because on page 65 it has a banner right here. Well, actually right here is the one I used. I cut my banner at 10 inches, and then what I really liked about it is it has this little scallop top, and I also cut it at 10 inches. But what I've done, I've got this one I've put together already, but what I'm doing is I'm first cutting it out of some off-white cardstock because I want it to have some thickness to it. And then I'm cutting it again with my paper, and I'm going to layer that on top. And for the scallop top, I'm also cutting it out of off-white cardstock and then layering the paper on there. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but I've got this little scallop mounted on some foam tape just to give it a little bit more dimension. And I have inked around all of it with, let's see, this is chestnut roan. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these all adhered and ink around them, and then we're going to put this banner together. Okay, I've got all my banners adhered down, and the top scallop is on foam tape to give it some dimension, and I have inked around all of them, and I'm putting the word joy on there on the three in the middle, and I used the Simply Sweet cartridge to cut out my letters, and I cut them at 4 inches on shadow because I wanted them to be thicker. And I did cut them out of cardstock, and then I'm going to put them on top. I'll ink around them, and then I'll also put them on foam tape, probably on 2 thicknesses. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my letters adhered to the cardstock. I don't have them on the foam tape yet, but on these little end banners, I decided to put some little gingerbread men. And on this one, he's going to be going this direction. I cut him at 4 inches, and I used Stretch Your Imagination. And you'll find the gingerbread man on page 55, and I cut him right there at 4 inches. And then I cut him out of blackout in red so I could layer that so he looks like he's got red buttons and red for his face. And I'm going to take this white rickrack and go around his legs and his arms so it looks like frosting. I thought that would be really cute and add a lot of texture to it. Now the one for the other end, I hit flip. Let me grab that one. So you can see one is jumping one way and one is jumping the other. Let me get them in the shot there. I hit flip for that one. So they're going in 2 different directions. So I'm going to get these put together and get the rickrack put on there, and then we're going to start tying our banner together. Okay, I've adhered down my little gingerbread man, and I've got the rickrack on him. I think he turned out really cute, and I've gone ahead and got my letters down, and now I'm starting to put my banner together. And I wanted to have some big wooden buttons to go up here. Couldn't find any anywhere. and I needed 10. I could find like 3 or 2 or whatever. So I went to Cricket Search and found out there's a button in the paisley cartridge, so I decided to make my own. And here it is on page 30. It's the page that's got that little monkey. There's the button right there. So I cut my buttons out at 1 inch, and I'm putting them through the holes that are cut on my banner. I'm running it through the ribbon through 2 holes and then up through my cardstock button, and this is how it's turning out. I'm using some red gingham ribbon, and I'm going to keep on putting this together, and when I get it done I'm going to show you the whole banner hanging on the fireplace and see what you think. I'm having the best time doing this. This is so much fun. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, before I hang this up, I'm going to try to show it to you a panel at a time. Down here we have the little gingerbread man, and I've got my buttons on here. I tied a ribbon around the J, and then I came down here on the O and I cut another gingerbread man at 2.5 inches, and I cut that one from my kitchen cartridge, and you'll find that on page 65. And it will cut out the cookie tube, but you know, you can't do anything about it. It cuts that other cookie first, and then when you come over here to the layers, it cuts the buttons and the face. And I also added some rickrack to this and just glued it to the O. And then down here on the Y, I tied a button here, or a ribbon here, and then here's my last little gingerbread man. And this is my streamer that I'm going to use to hang it up with. This is really hard to show on camera because it's so long. I hope it's not going to make you sick with me moving the camera like this. But I did want to try to show it to you as best as I could. But I'm going to take it down and hang it up now, and we'll see how it looks. Okay guys, here's my banner hanging up on the fireplace. I don't have the mantle decorated for Christmas yet. I usually have a little village on top of it with a little Christmas tree. But I hope you can see how it turned out. And I'm going to try to walk a little bit closer. I don't want to make you dizzy. So I'm going to go slowly so you can see each part of the banner and how it turned out. It's very cloudy today, so I don't have a lot of light. Getting a lot of shadows, but I think it turned out pretty cute. And this was my first banner, but it won't be my last because I had such a great time. Once again, Ruthie, thanks for inviting me to participate. And I think there's like 22 ladies in this blog hop, so guys, don't miss anybody. It's an awesome hop. Thanks so much for coming by, everybody. And I'll see you again really soon. Bye now.